Welcome back, guys, to Kerbal in 60 frames per second, and oh my god, what a difference it makes in this game. This was quite juddery. I mean, I can see up here I'm getting 60 frames a second. Before I was getting like between 20, 25, something like that. Now it's just completely smooth. Absolutely loving it. Right, we're gonna go to the moon. We need some fuel. Like just a top up. We've got, this is full. This is full over here. This tank is almost full. We need a tank more. So you know what? We're going to send up a bucket load of fuel. Let's get back to the space station. I said space station. I meant space center. Bonehead. Right, now I want to show you something, because this has kind of been bugging me for a while. If I take one of these probes, right? Now if I want to make an unmanned ship, okay, then I want it to have SAS, because it just makes flying the thing like a whole lot easier. But if I go to command and control and take one of these fly-by-wire SAS units, right, then I kind of have to have it on top. But if I have it on top, then I can't put a I can't put one of these Clampetrons on top. Well, I mean, like, I could, like, you can kind of just there is like one spot where you can like balance it on top, but it's there, right? Now I could put that on there, but that's just kind of silly, I think. Right? I just can't bring myself to do it. So what I'm going to do, I've been playing around, and I suddenly realised the solution to this. If I go to, let's say, utility, I'm in the right place. If I take one of these little service bays, right, and pop that on the bottom, and in fact, what I'm going to do before I put that on, I'm going to go to aerodynamics, and I'm going to take one of these fairings. I'm going to put that there, and just do something. Don't care. So we're going to have that. We're going to have this on the bottom there. Then we're going to take this SAS unit, right, and we'll open this up. And I'm going to put this inside. Haha! Right? So the avionics hub is inside this service bay. Then we can close that up. There we go. Let's just like delete the fairing. Thank you. Right. Then this can sit on top. Go. Come on. There we go. Right. Cool. And then we can put the fairing on, which would have like, I don't know, like, yeah, we'll save it as a design. So well, it'd be helpful if I actually gave it a name. We'll call this unmanned probe. Yeah, no, it's not an unmanned ship. Let's call it unmanned ship. That'll do. Right, so we'll save that. Then we can just use that as the basis for any unmanned ship that we put together. Cool. Right, now, let's go back to sub-assemblies. Let's grab a Bonehead Heavy. In fact, now this is the engine room, isn't it? Like, what's that? Now, the engine room. I'm just wondering, is there any advantage to using that rather than a Bonehead Heavy? I don't think there is. I think we just take a Bonehead Heavy. Yeah, I think we just take a Bonehead Heavy. So what we're going to do, we're going to have to go to aerodynamics, and we're going to have to get one of these expansion things. Where is it? I can never find the damn thing. Is it in there? Like, is it in utility or something? Seriously, I can't see it. I can't see the damn thing. It's the one that expands from 1.25, 1.25 to 2.5. Where are you? So I would have thought, is it? It's structural. There you go. See, Rocco Max brand adapter. So we're going to need to put one of those adapters on, and then you know what? We need to lift this up a little bit. Let's scroll up a little bit. There we go. Right. Then we want to put some fuel on this. So let's go to fuel tanks, and we want one of these nice big fuel tanks on there. Now, how much does that? Now that's like 18 tons, which is fairly heavy. We're going to take another one of these. Cool. Then we're going to take... Now, this is a very, very good question. See, this is why the engine room might have been better. You know what? Let's get rid of that for a second. Let's take an engine room, because the engine room's got the second stage. This is split into 2 stages, and it's also got the reaction wheel on, which I always forget. Right, so let's get rid of that one, and we'll put this on there. There we go. Much better. It's already got the solar cells on. Although I've got to say, you know, the solar cells probably should be like up here. But it kind of doesn't really matter. We could probably do with maybe a little bit of power. Hang on, let's check the power on how much power does this hold? This holds, you see, that only holds 10 electric charge. That's not good enough. We need a bit more than that. So let's go to utility, and we'll put, I don't know, let's just take one of these. Just sit there for a second while I open the doors. Let's just stick it in here. And I'm thinking, like, you know what, should we have like 2 of these? Yeah, do we need 2? You know what, I'm going to take 2, like just to kind of be safe. There's nothing worse than running out of power, especially on an unmanned ship. So let's have a couple of those in there. We've got these. You know, I'm kind of tempted to take those off and actually put like something better on this. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna get rid of those, and I'm actually gonna put a couple of decent photovoltaic cells on. So now we want these turned around, don't we? Yeah, not that way. That way. Right, like that. Yep, that would work. That would work. We got the 2 batteries. Cool. All right, so we can close that up now. Okay, so we've got like tons and tons of fuel. These need to be moved for sure. So let's move those kind of like up there. Okay, cool. And we're going to need a bit of fuel for those, because again, this thing's going to have like nothing. Yeah, in fact, it's got nothing. So we need a little bit. And actually, since this is refueling, it's kind of a good thing, because we can top up what it won't like whatever's up there. So what are we gonna? We need some monopropellant. Do I take one of these round ones, or do I throw one of these? That's 150. What's that? That's 0.75 of a ton. To be honest, one of those is probably enough. So obviously I'm going to go for the bigger one. The thing is, that's not going to fit in this service bay, which is where I was going to put it. So, you know what? No. We're going to end up taking a couple of these. Yeah, so you know what? Let's zip this down to 2. We'll have a couple of these on here somewhere. Like, where on earth? Where on earth would I put them? You know, I'm like, maybe we just put them on here, like, what the hell? Yeah, maybe we just bang those on there like that. Right, so we have got a fuel ship. Yeah. And I don't think I've forgotten anything, which is kind of staggering. How's the staging? So we've got... we fire those boosters along with the bottom motor. Then we fire those boosters and ditch the first set. Then we ditch the bottom boosters. Those we're going to get rid of. I think. I've got to say, this thing kind of struggles a little bit to get up into orbit. And I'm wondering whether it's worth the extra 4 tons. The thing is, I don't think it is. No, we're going to get rid of those. Save ourselves 4 tons. I'm trying to think what motor we've got on there. I can't remember. But you know what? We'll live with it. So then we jettison that. We fire that engine, and then we've got the photovoltaics. Oh no. Oh, that's deploying. Yeah, that's deploying the fairing. Okay, cool. Right, yeah. So yeah, nothing more to do. Let's get it launched. Alrighty. What do we need to do? We need to go out and we need to have a look and see where is Mun Station 1. Is that yeah, that's Mun Station 1 there. We need Mun Station 1 to be kind of like around here. So let's warp it on a bit. There's Mun Station 1. Let's go a bit faster. Oh, not too fast. Here we go. So we want it kind of, I think just like on the edge of the continent is about right. So like about kind of sort of there-ish. That'll do. Right, let's get to the launch pad. Cool. And we want SAS on. We want thrusters to maximum and ignition. Oh, well, she lifted off a little bit better than the last 2 flights. That bodes well. You know, I've got to say, guys, I think this is going to be a pretty simple, straightforward flight. And to be honest, I can't see why it wouldn't be. Let's tip her over a few degrees just to kind of get us started. And yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty straightforward. You know what? I'm going to tell SAS. No, I'm not. I was going to follow the prograde, but that's actually not a good idea at the moment because when we ditch these boosters, we'd probably rip off our tail fins. Not a good idea. Alright, we're almost through the first set of boosters. And we're passing 124. You know what? I'm going to throttle way back. Because we're going too fast too soon. Right, we're all almost ready to ditch these. Boom. Yeah, they cleared, no problem. Passing 4.5. Right, I wonder how she handles. Oh. She's okay. She's okay. She's got a tendency to just pull to one side. I don't know why that is. Come on, stop pulling to one side. Okay. Let's get her over to 45 degrees. We're passing 10,000. So there we go. We're over to 10,000. We're over to 45 degrees. And we've just about got her settled down. Alrighty. How are we doing with the second set of boosters? Almost done. We're passing 450. We're passing 500 meters per second. We are at 17,000, which is actually pretty good. Let's ditch those boosters. We can throttle up now, and in actual fact, we can probably push over a little bit more, like that. Cool, excellent. And you know what? I think 25,000, let's deploy the fairing. Because we're clearing most of the atmosphere at that point. To the point where it's not really going to cause us a problem. Right, let's go see. How's our apoapsis doing? We are at 37, 38, 39. Yeah, we're climbing quite nicely. What's our fuel situation? We're about halfway through our fuel. How's this doing? Oh, this is almost out. Oh no. I forgot we've got 2 tanks on the bottom. Oh, we still got plenty left. That was our fuel running out. Right, there we go. Let's jettison that. We'll kick in this stage. And let's get back to here. Now, this is where we struggled last time, but here we're almost at 70,000, so we're in good shape. Let's get this moved over a little bit more. We can be pretty much on the horizon. And we just want to be like just over 70 is fine. Between 70 and 71, so that will do. Pig. Let's put in a maneuver. 88, that'll do. So we've got, we want to kick that burn off right now. Let's go. And we'll point to the maneuver icon. Oh, God, I love this SAS. Okay. So we're going to be a little bit off because I was a little bit late kicking this burn off. So we'll kind of have to see how it goes because I don't want to push out our periapsis too far. So we'll kind of just have to see. See, this is starting to push our periapsis up a little bit. Well, this is actually currently our apoapsis, but it will become our periapsis at some point if things are good. But see, 71. See, this is clicking up. So I think what we'll do is once we get our once we get our periapsis. Okay, let's cut the engines. 61. I'm just gonna. This is already at 90. Let's have a little bit more of a burn. Okay, that's... Aha. This is a bit of a problem, actually, guys. Alright, you know what? It's recoverable, though. It's recoverable. Let's get rid of this. What we're going to do, we're going to go round to the periapsis. Oh, yes, alright. Let's whiz around here. Well, I say whiz. Here we go. So we should be able to move a little bit faster now. Let's see if it'll warp around to there. Yeah, here we go. So we'll get up to our apoapsis, which is at just about 90,000. Alright, and then we're going to do just a little prograde burn. Just to bring our periapsis up to about, I don't know, probably like 72 would be good. So let's see. Let's put that little burn in. 67, 68, 69, 70, 71. That'll do. Pig! Alrighty. Right, let's set Moon Station 1 as our target. Okay, how close are we? 187 kilometres. Only 88 kilometres over there. Right, so I think it's just like a couple of orbits till we get close enough, and then it'll be a couple of manoeuvre burns, and then we'll... you know what, I'll bring you back for the docking, I think. Oh, man, I almost forgot. Look at our electric charge. Let me turn SAS off quickly. Look, I almost forgot to do this, and if I'd forgotten to do this, we would have been in dire straits. We need to deploy our photovoltaic cells, because otherwise we would have a dead ship on our hands. My God, I suddenly looked at this and I was like, oh my God. There we go. Right, generate some power, for goodness. Here we go. Our charge is going up, thank goodness. I'm going to leave SAS off for a little while and just charge that up. Good Lord, seriously, that would have been such bad news. Oh, man. How are we doing? Are you... Yeah, it's at 1. So they're getting maximum charge. Okay, so we are just 368 metres away. And all I need to do, really, is point at the target and wander over. And a little bit of docking should happen pretty much straight after. So here we go, pulling it in. Oh, are we going into... No, we're coming into daytime, which is awesome. My God, something's actually working out for a change. Right, let's slow this down. I'm going to point retrograde again, because yeah, we've just passed the closest point. So what we want to do is take off that 1.5 meters per second as soon as this settles down. Here we go. Let's take off that 1.5 meters per second. See, this is almost stopped now. Then point at the target again. And this is all you have to do, like to get at least like close. Just keep repeating this process of taking off the retrograde speed and then just push towards your target. So let's have a little bit, 1 meter per second. In fact, you know what? A little bit more. There we go. Let's get this done quickly, shall we? Here we come. Now we're reeling her in. Oh man, you know, we're pretty down close. We're just catching on this at the moment. You know, if I was to swing this around a little bit like that, she might, with a little nudge forward. Oh, wrong way. Oh, will you snag? Oh, she's damn close. Which way do we need to go? We need to go that way and then up. Oh, I can't see the damn thing. Come up. Come up. And turn SAS off. And a little bit down. Nudge forward. A little bit up. Oh, have I missed it? Oh, I've missed it. Whoops. Back up. Back up. Turn her around. Oops, come down a little bit. Whoa. Come on, back up. Thank you. Now come down. There we go. Oh. She's trying. There we go. We've got it. Man, that was messy. That was really messy. But we're going to get it. There we go. And we've got the dock. Oh, God. You know what? I'm going to warp this on until we actually get into the light, because it's driving me crazy trying to do this stuff in the dark. Man, I'm putting more lights on ships from now on, because that was horrible. Right, come on. Get into the light. Here we go. Right, now we can see what the hell we're doing. Right, so how much fuel did we end up with? This is the big question. We got half of that. Oh, and half of that. Wow. Cool, excellent stuff. So we can, in fact, more than half of that. Half of that, and like, no, half of that, half of that. All right. So we can go around to here, and we can say to this one, oops, no, click on that one, and then click, alt click on this one, and transfer out. Right, that's that full. Then alt click on that. Transfer out. Sweet. Then this one, transfer out and transfer out. And we are gonna have a fully fueled, almost fully fueled ship. Close enough for me. Definitely close enough for me. Now, this ship is now redundant and useless, and we can just undock it and get rid of it. Once we transfer any... See, this needs a bit of monopropellant. So you know what? Let's transfer that out. Here we go. Top that up. Transfer out. Cool. So we are fully topped up now, like with everything. I'm just kind of wondering if I should put a little bit of fuel in this, so that this can go around to the refueling center and start the process of making that an actual refueling. Because we've got some monopropellant in this one. I'm just kind of wondering. I mean, it's 50 monopropellant. Is it worth it? You know, I'm going to say no. We're going to ditch this. So, you know what? This ship goes bye-bye. There we go. Cool. Thanks for coming. Thanks for all your help. Right, guys. Now it's time to go to the moon.